Alright, on to draft 2. What do you think of this draft format, S Bulldozer? I've been enjoying it. I'm not certain. I'm not sold on it completely, but I'm definitely feeling okay about it. All right, let's go ahead and just jump right on in. Oh, I mean, card games are always random based on what you draw. That's sort of the thing about them. Thank you very much, Master Saw. I don't think we've done vampires at all, have we? Is that getting... Oh, goodness, we're just flat in. Okay, that didn't even bring up, like, the timer. Ooh, thematic compass. Ooh, oh, yes, ooh. Colorless openers? Mana fixing? Mazavith? Oh, that's a good start. This is a really good start. Like, no matter what deck I'm playing, this is going to be good in. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Fiery Cannonade's also cool. Grazing Whiptail's a good card. I have a lot of respect for. But, like, a colorless start is generally nice because it lets us, get a little more information before we chose. Etheric Azimuth. So, all right, let's see where we roll with this. A lot of red. A lot of red here. Lightning Rig Crew, not Rigger, is a good one. This is actually a really nice, like, defender and aggressive thing. So that would actually work with the compass. Thundering Spineback is expensive, but very good. I guess we could do expensive with that around. I kind of want to go with the Lightning Crew. That'd be good. Sadly, Squirrel Token, I don't see any, uh, vampires hanging out in this pack. Like it all. I'm gonna go with the Lightning Rig Crew and see where it goes. Oh, is this where it goes? Oh, 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 I love it. Oh. What if we have a lot of these? What if we just have the crew? Anything else in here I would like? Not really. Like, the Honor Guard is an interesting card. It's just not a great body. I don't know. I love these Goblin Blasters, though. That's a really good place to be. Okay. Alright, Blood Crazed Paladin would be an interesting place to be. Well, Raptor Hatchling stays on color. I like this card a lot. Hmm. Do I want to go into... Like, do I want to go into Blood Crazed Paladin, or do I want 2 mana 3/3 off of Raptor Hatchling, which is a lot more, like, defensive, you know? I can... Like, opponents are really... God, I wish I had both, you know? Prosperous Pirates? That's not a horrible one either. Yeah, let's go with the Pirates. Now that somebody said that, that's actually an interesting way to go. What if we're like some sort of pirate zone that actually works well? I hadn't thought about that, but that would work. That also, like, okay, okay. This could be good. Okay, Headstrong Brute is an offensive pirate, and will definitely have menace with our current setup. And not a lot else is in here is super great. Like Rummaging Goblin's fine. Raptor Hatchling is underperformed. Are you kidding me? Like what? I've had that card like overperform almost everywhere. Like nobody wants to attack into it. Nobody. Like it might as well be moat a lot of the time that I've played with it. It's great. Like I'm willing to accept that Prosperous Pirates is a really cool place to be, but I'm not willing to accept that the Raptor that's because Raptor Hatchling is bad. Dire Fleet Captain, eh? Huh. That's an interesting place to be. Another Brute is also an offensive play. I kind of like jumping into black because it looks like black has some openings. And Dire Fleet Captain is better than Desperate Castaways. And Skullduggery is a cool card. I actually like this as a trick. Yeah, we're not attacking with our pirates, but we might gain pirates to attack with. So I'm willing to pick this up and see where it leads. Bishop of the Bloodstained. Some vampires. Queen's Agent. Some more vampires. Siren's Ruse. I don't really like most of these. Maybe I could pick like I wish this was a drain one. You know? Munitions. Sure. I don't care about I don't feel like we're going to be having enough. Okay, Desperate Castaways. Okay. Yeah. All right. What if we're like an aggressive we need some oh god, we need some artifacts to make this work. Though we do have the compass, so that's a start. Like Desperate Castaways, and then we I could also pick up Hijack. I did just pick the munitions. Ooh. Is that better? I kind of like that better than Desperate Castaways. I don't like this card. Fire Shrine Keeper as a one drop. I like that. The problem is the problem is that I don't like a 2/3 that has a drawback needing to attack because this set has so many better creatures on two. Sure Strike, another makeshift munitions, but I like Sure Strike as a trick. Navigator's Ruin. No, that's just mill four. I don't need that. Swashbuckling. I don't know how I feel about swashbuckling. Another hijack, eh? Like, but see, so like, there it has been said a couple times, like, oh, you have prosperous pirates for the desperate castaways. If I have to wait until turn 5 to attack with my 2 drop, something has gone horribly wrong. You know? I guess that's my point. Prying blade. See, that's an artifact that could work with those. This is an interesting. We're in red. We're not certainly in blue or black, but we're in red. Well, I could pick up Dragon Skull Summit and be in that. That would probably be fine. There's another Prosperous Pirates in here. Water Trap Weaver. And then like some 1 mana cards that are alright. Duress and Opt, that's fine. Hmm. Yeah, I have again. Yeah, you say I have compass. Like I assume you're implying I can splash things, but I don't think Prosperous Pirates is a card I want to splash. It's like yes, that is my powerful splash of a 3/4 for 5. Like I'm making hand motions you can't see. It's like uh, It's like Dragon Skull Summit versus Prosperous Pirates here. And I'd be alright. Could even pick up Unclaimed Territory. I'm gonna go with the Dragon Skull Summit. Hey, Gishoth, how you doing? Goodbye, Gishoth. All right. What if I have Dire Fleet Captain? Do red cards make treasure? Yes, there are red treasure cards. I think it's rarer than the others. Anyway, goodbye, Gishoth. I'm fine passing you up because I feel really happy with the deck that I am currently building, you know? Now we're ticks, doubt it. This would be really cool if it wheeled. It's powerful enough, and this pack is low power that it might not. Or that it might not. Like, you know, there's a couple cards in here that are powerful. That. Deacon in the right deck. Otepec Huntmaster. Ooh, Squire. Pirate's Cutlass, eh? Comes into play, attach it to a pirate. That'd be interesting and be pretty good. It's either that or the Squire, but I think the Cutlass actually fits with what we have. Cutlass on a Dire Fleet Captain is scary as hell, you know? I like the Cutlass. I do like Seeker Squire. I realize that this is a Squire, but I like this card. I like Explore, and I like Cheap Explore. Like, this is either a 2-3 or a 1-2 draw card, you know? Stormfleet Pyromancer is a card I also want to have in this deck. Unfriendly Fire? That gives us something top end. Some damage to throw at our opponent. That's fine. Dress would also be okay, but I'm actually a lot happier having some more interaction with our opponent. And this can always go Dome. Sailor Means is also a good choice here, too. This is a much more, like, if we're doing the Lightning Rigger crew thing, Sailor Means is a stronger defensive option. Like, this would not be unreasonable to pick, is what I'm saying. Makes treasure. But I really want to be running these Dire Fleet Captains. And, like, right now, splashing blue for fixing is, like, you know, why splash for your fixing? That sort of doesn't make sense. Sky Terror, nothing really in here. I guess Skittering Heartstopper is fine. I'm actually reasonably okay playing the card. Interesting to note that all of our, not even blue is in here. Like, this is just a Dino pack. Strong Dino, good green thing, Explore card, good Dino, not so great Dino, like. But yeah, Heartstopper, this card's better than it looks. Mostly because it's very difficult for your opponent to want to block, and it's so you can poke in, and you can play defensive with it a lot, so. Wings? You like Wings more than that? Evasion? I can see it, but I'm not going to. I understand it, though. If I had more Desperate Castaways, I would have picked up the Wings. Speaking of which, Wily Goblin versus Desperate Castaways. Like, we could get double red. Like, we need to do that. Yeah, versus Cutlass number 2, you know? How many early drops do we have that Cutlass goes going on? I want more of those. So the Cutlasses actually make these better the more we get. We have... No, let's pick up some swords. And then we'll pick up the Castaways. Oh, sorry. I was about to pick Castaways here, but then I saw one of the best pirates we could possibly get. We were talking about Duress. People were poking about Duress and being like, pirates, like, Duress is pretty strong. What if Duress came on a flyer? Obviously, they get the card back if they kill it, but whatever. I took their only removal spell. That's perfect. Also, it's a perfect Cutlass target. Because she has a kite sail. It's in the name. Okay, this is where I'll pick Wily Goblin. Well, Cobbled Wings versus Wily Goblin. I mean, okay, I'm streaming at my monitor's source. Like, this is literally it's 1680 by 1050. That's the size of my monitor. Yeah, I think with multiple cutlasses, I'd rather have Gobbo. I realize that Gobbo's like not going to be as great, but whatever. Unclaimed territory. Yeah, I'll take unclaimed territory. It's fixing for like both Direfleet Captain and like a lot of our things. I like fixing for like Kitesail Freebooter too. Also, if we get something like a blue card worth splashing, I could splash it. I don't really care too much about anything in here. Another Fire Shrine Keeper. That is Cavern of Souls without the counter clause. You are correct. Take a Duress. Hey, it's Doran, the not so great siege tower. Alright. I'm already happy with this deck and we're 2 packs in. That's a good place to be, right? Like when you're already really happy with what you have and it's like you still have 15 picks ahead of you. Like, oof. That's nice. That's real nice. Hey, look, it's a rowdy crew. Oh, man. Yar, these rowdy... Look at this rowdy crew. Ain't it great? The other card here worth noting is the Rigging Runner. This is also very strong with the power of like pirate cutlasses and such. Oh, but they're so rowdy. Look at these ones. Look how rowdy they are. I don't think I would pick Unfriendly Fire 2 over Rigging Runner if if it was down to that. Like, I think Rigging Runner is if I was being fair to the cards, I think Rigging Runner is the stronger card by about like a slight percentage, just a little bit. Money, 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 money. Money. I actually think we're an aggressive pirate deck and not a money deck, sadly. Like, we only have a Wily Goblin that makes treasure and our Prosperous Pirates. Direfleet Hoarder, though. Or Fathomfleet Firebrand, actually. Both of those are really good in our deck. I think the Firebrand is the better for us. Because I just said we're not a treasure deck. So clearly, like, we want the more aggressive line. But I did want to point out that I like this card, that this card has its place. It's just in a slightly different variation on it. Yeah, as everybody is saying, like, please pick the Firebrand. Yes, I'll be picking the Firebrand. Don't you worry. I just wanted to take a look at. I love Revel in Riches. Oh yes! Oh no, there's a Rigging Runner here too. Oh, but 3 Lightning Rig crews? There's 3 of them. That's so good. Like, what if that's just my 3 drops is Lightning Crew? That rules. I love the Lightning Crew. This is like, you can't, Oh man, it's like Cinder Pyromancer is back, except for it's an 05 for some reason. Instead of an 01. Hell yeah. I would not pick the Heartstopper over Rigging Runner in this pack. You know? We already have a Heartstopper, and like, we do want more pirates. We have a lot of cards that want pirates. 6 of our cards in our deck say, please play pirates. It's great. Equipment or vehicle. Okay, so that would just grab a Pirate's Cutlass. How about Blight Keeper? That's fine. Ah, okay. Yeah, Blight Keeper is probably a better than 3 Fire Shrine Keepers. I actually like Blight Keeper's evasion. Also, there's nothing else in here I really care about. So. Well, this is equipment or vehicle. It doesn't grab compass. Oh! Oh my goodness, this fleet. Oh, check this fleet out. Like, look, our fleet is so powerful. We're gonna have so many goblin pile drivers, our opponent isn't gonna need to know what to do with them. This rules. This deck is so good. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with this deck. It's like a constructed deck at this point. 3 Direfleet captains, 4 Lightning Rig crews. Like, I'm just building, like, I don't know, it's close to a constructed. I love it. Yeah, so O2, right? Like, this deck is so great, it's just gonna lose everything. I love it. But, oh, I love this. Give me the Lightning Rig. Oh! And then we get rewarded with this rare? Oh, this rules.
I would pay a little bit of attention to your deck.
Hey, I'm black red aggressive pirates with at least 10 cards in the main deck that have pirate synergy.
Yeah, hard as Lightning Crew, well, the Blobber become the Fathom Fleet Captain is the treasure, but Lightning Rig Crew means that even though we can't be an aggressive deck, we can just sit back and blob.
Right. And even while we're being an aggressive deck, this is like I think of this as like an unblockable 1/5 or 2/5, you know?
The Skin Shifter?
I think that's, like, we actually have some cards that would be, like, fine if it copied.
Man, poor Rummaging Goblin. Didn't even get to be a pirate.
Yeah.
I think Rummaging Goblin should cost 2 mana. I recognize that Merfolk Looter is too good, but
it's
Goblin's not good enough.
So,
Hey! Our favorite friend is back. He's got a hook. That hook gives him first strike.
This is really good. I'm really happy about the way this deck is coming around. Which means it's like we're just gonna lose a bunch, but
yeah, we can lose a lot, but we have 2 hijacks and a makeshift magician, and that's my actual favorite thing to do in limited. Do you want to pick the Buccaneers or a 3rd hijack?
I'm gonna pick the Buccaneers.
Okay.
I don't think I would play the 3rd hijack.
The last time I did this, I think I had 3 Goblin Bombardments, so I did pick the Inth. Threaten, but Duress is the definition of a sideboard card. I'm not sure you play, because in limited, a lot of the times your opponent is playing 20 creatures.
Do we want a single Duress? With Kitesail Freebooter, I don't feel as bad not having any.
Oh yeah, especially since we have better Duress. Yeah, we can board it in if we face the Removal Lord.
Yeah. God, we have fixing too here. Like, a lot.
we have a duel. We have an honest to god duel, and we've got a lot of cuts to make.
Oh yeah, I'm building this in reverse. We're
Yeah,
we're we're, we're putting it together with the cards, like, and then we'll build around that.
oh, okay, what is Unknown Shores doing? I don't unclaimed territory. That's the
Cavern of Souls without the cavern part.
yeah. So that one we can easily play because we just say pirate.
Pirate. We say pirate, and every single creature in our deck is on, right? Like,
Is like yeah. Well, you won't be able to cast our 3x Fire Shrine Keeper.
oh no. So Direfleet captains are in. Lightning Crew is in. I'm not playing Unknown Shores. I don't plan on it.
Yeah,
Our
James
curve is
hates
too.
Unknown Shores, and
Our
so
curve,
do I.
our curve is so low to the ground. Also, yeah. Hello, Gnomebitten. Hi.
I'm Numbin. I join. I'm sorta here.
So I'm putting in some of our better pirates. Fathom Fleet Captain, obviously.
And the booter.
The Booter. Fathom Fleet Firebrand. The
the
Cutlasses. The Cutlasses get to come in.
Depending on how many fours we are playing, we could very well be a 16 land deck.
Let's see what other auto like ends do. Oh, Rigging Runner. Yes, Rigging Runner is a very good pirate in this deck.
The Regger. I like Unfriendly Fire as like a first include card, just because it says deal 4 damage to target player, which
yeah, it gives us a
it's reach in the reaching sense.
So let's. I'm not putting anything else in right. Oh, Headstrong Brute. Sorry, that is something else I'm gonna put in because that's a really good like aggressive pirate.
You're not gonna put Rowdy Crew in?
No, not yet. I'm waiting on that. It's probably making it in. We'll be real here. Like it'll probably make it in at about 21.
Okay.
Because I believe in it.
Okay. So our curve right now is very low to the ground. The Pirate's Cutlass actually just costs 3 because almost all the time it's just going to hit the battlefield and immediately equip to something.
Right, 100% of the creatures in our deck right now are pirates.
Yeah. Only 12 creatures. I think we will want some more.
Oh, definitely. Well, I think we'll be including Wily Goblin is probably making it. Honestly, just on being a pirate and being like some fixing, like
yeah,
I realize it's not like
it's not a great card, man. It is. The other isn't there a no? Okay, the black card has to die to make a treasure. That's right. That's why it gets to be a goblin piker.
Yeah, the question of do we want the compass? That's probably the biggest question here of includes.
It's on the flip.
Right. But the problem is, by the time we're on activation...
Yeah, like first, okay, it's 5 mana total at first in order to rip a land. And then if we actually get the 7 lands in play, we get Maze of Ith. And neither of those cards seem particularly on plan as current. That could be something we sideboard into, because the Lightning Rig Crew do give us an opportunity just to play a control deck, where we just we're playing our defensive creatures, and end of turn we tap some Lightning Rig Crews, and then we want to hit our lands.
I think the Compass plus the Lightning Rig Crews were a really good plan that would have went well with like a bit more defensive style of deck here.
Yeah, like if we had gotten if we went blue and it picked up those horned turtles that make treasure.
What happened to the castaways we picked?
They might have got hidden in the side. Did we pick a 5 mana 3/4 treasure maker in this draft, or was that last draft?
Yeah, that's here, but I'm not like. There's no way you're getting me to splash blue for a 5-drop.
Yeah, I think Abyss Hunter was just wondering where they went.
No,
okay. The castaways were the.
Or is that
castaways were the? No, the castaways are the 2 mana 2/3s, right?
See, we never picked them. I don't like the card, so I passed it every time.
It's not Urgrators.
Right, because the problem is that its drawback isn't can't block, it's can't attack.
Yeah, I think In this deck, it probably would be Ur Graders, but when we desperately needed it not to be, it wouldn't be. Like when we would most need it, it would fail us.
All right. Here's what I'm thinking for our final cards.
Okay, our removal is rather light.
I'm thinking about the hijack munitions package.
It's like jam all three of them in.
Well, like the munitions gives us reach, you know?
Yeah, and the hijack, it's for our effect, it's basically removal. And if you have munitions, it actually is.
Yeah, I agree on Fire Shrine. I like Fire Shrine and Blightkeeper. I don't know how many of them I want to include.
I think 1-1 feels safe. The only one question I have is, the Skittering Heartstopper doesn't feel our speed.
Right, that's a problem. Like, I think second Fire Shrine Keeper would be a better include.
I think against like the Dinosaur Man, we might have to sideboard in the Heartstopper, and it's going to feel bad, but we'll do it.
So, what about this? What about hijack, munitions, Fire Shrine Keeper number 2?
And then just play 16 lands?
Play 16 lands.
That was kind of what I was wanting to do, is that... Yeah, I like that a lot. Especially since our colors are going to be pretty fine, considering Unclaimed Territory and Dragon Skull Summit.
Yeah, we have multiple... So, the absolute ridiculous thing here is, like, let me just pull our pirate count out.
Do you want to play Dual Shadow or something? Or is that not doing it? I don't know how good that card is yet.
Again, I feel like that might be a sideboard against decks where it is really good.
Okay, yeah, we fight the Merfolk person, and then we bring in Dual Shot. We have a lot of pikers running around.
We have 15 pirates.
Yeah, 15 pirates seems decent.
Again, I don't disagree that like Duress is an interesting include, but I think our deck is, we are the aggressor, and we need to continue to be the aggressor, you know?
The Prying Blade it's 2 to equip, right?
No, did I put Sure Strike in there? I did. 14, sorry.
Yeah, okay. But like,
there we go.
Yeah, I don't think Prying Blade is quite good enough. Although if we add Prying Blade, if we have makeshift munitions in the deck, Prying Blade can be quite good, because it's on combat damage, make a treasure, right?
Yeah, that's Prying Blade. My problem...
It's 2 to equip, right?
Yeah, my problem is that Pirate's Cutlass is just better.
Yeah, Pirate's Cutlass, I think it's just... yeah.
Like, Prying Blade is cool if we were using munitions? Well, like,
yeah, I think that's the case in which it's better, but Pirate's Cutlass just works.
Right, like, our opponent has to be, like, dead scared of what curves we can produce, you know? Of like, how quickly Dire Fleet Captain can get out of range, like...
What's Dire Fleet Captain's full text?
When it attacks, +1/+1 for each other attacking pirate.
Okay.
So it is a bear, but it can, especially with other Dire Fleet Captains here, these can attack as, like...
It's like 4/4s, 5/5, 6/6s very easily.
Yeah. Hell, Lightning Rig Crew can attack. It's not a defender.
Yeah, it's not. It does not have defender. Yeah, I like this.
So, let's add in our Unclaimed Territory, naming Pirate, and Dragon Skull Summit, and then include what looks like... We only have 6 black cards. And they're all strong. Blightkeeper's the weakest of them.
Yeah, our red commitments are relatively light, so if we wanted to play up a swamp just to make sure we could play Dire Fleet Captain on 2 when needed, I would not feel bad about that. Yeah. Especially if the card we would be unable to cast would be Wily Goblin.
Right, it's Wily Goblin, Hijack, and I think Hijack is actually the one that's the hardest for us to cast because Unclaimed Territory doesn't fix for it.
Yeah.
Wily...
It's also not a card you really want to cast right away, though, either. It's something you can just sort of hold on to.
So, all right, let's go with this. Let's add lands, and I'm going to give it... Yeah, it wants 11 and 3. 10 and 4, I'm honestly thinking like 9-5 almost.
Yeah, I 9-5 is about what I'm feeling too. I could believe in 10-4 if
Well,
you were being
nah.
greedy.
Like the thing is, like 9-5 is secretly 11 and like 11 red sources and 7 black. So
Hmm.
we're not bringing the compass. Our deck is dedicated to its aggressive plan.
Yeah. If we are forced to be on the back foot during a matchup for some reason, I don't know why we could do that. I don't know why we would want to, but we can.
So all right, here we go.
Okay, here's how I want to win a game, and that is have them kill a pirate holding the saber, and then we actually equip the saber to like a blight feeder or something, to an imp-a-bat.
That'd work. Um,
And we did 16 lands. Yeah, we've got a 40 card deck. Oh, Scroll Token's trying to get us to go to 15. I'm not a super big fan of this hand.
double hijack's really funky.
This is already a mull to 5.
Like that doesn't go anywhere unless we actually get unless we drew munitions, and there's only one
Yeah.
munitions in the deck.
Yeah, if munitions was on the top, we would still have to draw a land before that's actually good enough.
I don't think it's a greedy mulligan.
Now, this is a fine mulligan.
Yeah.
We're going to trade 5 cards for 6. This is what we call an upgrade.
So we have the exact same hand, but we've lost a land and we've turned our hijacks into a different card.
Similarly uncastable. The Scry could make or break this. This is very risky, but this could be
Unclaimed territory on top. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Sky could. I was right. The Scry could make or break this, and it did. It did one or the other. Now, just don't play it on one. Because,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Duskborn Sky Marcher. That's fine.
Isn't that vampire a functional reprint of something like Angelic Page or something? I think Angelic Page was 2 mana.
Yeah. Also, I think you could do it for blockers. Oh my god, a third Direfleet Captain.
Yeah, target attacking or blocking creature. Man, Angelic Page is a good ass card.
Pirate.
Please don't Tears of Rain us. They snuck one in.
So Direfleet Captain's gonna get a little silly with this many of them around. Like,
Yep. Spend black for pirate creature spells.
Yep.
They had to specify pirate creature spells. Because even though I don't think... No, there are spells with Changeling.
Yep. Nameless Inversion.
You could cast and fix for your Nameless Inversion. That's the only Changeling spell I think anybody plays.
Crib Swap was always like a one of those you'd question about, like, oh, do I want to include this or not?
Curse Swap is like an EDH card. It's a good card, though.
Yes.
Angelic Pages come in. They've got a 3/2 that gained them some life.
I think I'd probably just get down the Lightning Rigger crew, because it can block Inspiring Cleric pretty nicely.
That seems fine. You could offer the trade.
I think Direfleet Captain's more valuable.
Yeah. Then let's play our crew then. And our crew is going to start doing damage. If we draw a swamp, we can
Yeah.
for 2 next turn.
Hell, I can attack with crew if need be. Like,
Yeah. My only thinking was my brain had a thought there, but it's slowly dripping away.
goodbye, thought.
My only thought was that we sort of benefit from a simplified board because we are the most punished by double blocks. That's the thought I was trying to eke out.
Okay. I understand.
They explored with a 3/3.
And got another copy of the 3/3.
Yeah, see, now our crew can't effectively attack. Or maybe... How awful would it be right now to, like... No, let's just get our guys down.
Are you're thinking about hijack plays?
I just hijack their like 3/3.
That's my play. I'm
be...
thinking about next turn.
Yeah, maybe that's next turn. Like, what if Falter says you lose 3 life on it?
Right. I would like to draw... At this point, I'd like to get Unfriendly Fire online.
Unfriendly Fire would be nice, I have to admit.
But honestly, like, most things are going to look good for us, you know? So...
yeah, even Mountain... A Mountain I would accept. I would prefer not more than that.
Yep. Ooh, Inspiring Cleric coming in.
Okay.
I'm gonna call this I'm gonna call their trick, you know?
Yeah, just... They have to have a trick. Let's see what they got.
Like, actually, how much do I care about a trick? Well, what's my opponent's life total? 21? No, I'm not gonna call their trick. They probably have Vampire Zeal, that's the trick.
Yeah, that's always the trick. These damn vampires.
Uh-huh.
Makes me think of Lost Boys.
There are other Okay, Direfleet Interloper is a pirate.
Yeah, so it boosts our guy.
If I steal Direfleet Interloper with Hijack, I would attack for 5 on each Direfleet captain and 2, so that's only 12.
And if they can deal with a blocker we leave behind, they kill us back.
Yeah, I don't like that. Hell, they kill us back basically flat. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack in with both Direfleet captains and the Lightning Rigger crew, and then just play a Direfleet captain post-combat.
Yeah, that works. That lets us get in for, like, 7. Well, not 6, because they block the Lightning Rigger crew.
It doesn't do any damage.
Yeah. But it gives our Direfield captains extra power. Yeah, let's attacking.
And then do I attack with Fire Shrine Keeper?
Okay. How dead are we if we don't have a spare blocker next turn?
On board, there's 9 power. They need a trick. Why attack with the Lightning Rigger crew? Because it needs attacking pirates for Direfleet captain.
Yeah, our Direfleet captains have to... Okay, how much damage do we do here? I'm wondering if the 1 point from... Does the 1 point change our clock at all?
Yeah, that's the question here.
Because we could be very dead. They'll have 4 cards in hand next turn. It might be safer to keep back the Fire Shrine Keeper just to chump. But maybe we don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Next turn, I'm attacking for a very hefty sum.
Yeah, let's play it safe and...
I'm attacking with it. I'm attacking with it.
Okay. But we're going to win next turn with Hijack. Let's go for it.
That's the plan. Hey, Curtis. Alright. So untap Lightning Rigger crew, which I will be blocking with next turn.
Yes. It's destined just to die.
Yeah.
Maybe not. It's large enough that it could probably, like, block and live, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, they would have to spend a trick to kill it. I want them to go all out on an attack.
Yeah.
So that hijack is really strong, you know?
Yep. Best case, they do... Well, if they... The only reason they would go all out on an attack would be to kill us. Because if they do that, they die.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to go all out on an attack, because if they do, they probably have us dead to rights.
Fair, fair.
I guess if you're like whether you're glass half foolish type of person or not, I'm definitely
Pious
glass half
interdiction. Ugh.
That sounds like it does things.
Well, it gains them life and prevents my Direfleet captain from functioning.
Ooh, it's that card.
I very highly dislike both of those.
They made just a completely worse version of that card we all love, and it's still playable.
Mm-hmm. They're at 13.
I forgot what that card was called. Cripes, what is it called? It doesn't matter.
It is an all-out attack. That's good. I think we win then.
Okay.
So we blocked their 3-2.
And 3, 4, 5, 6. With a trick, they only deal 2 extra damage, right?
Yeah.
So we should just have them dead to rights.
With a hijack, yeah. Hey, there's the Vampire Zeal that we knew about.
Do we still have them dead?
Yeah, we steal the... Because I attacked last turn, we have them dead.
Yay!
It is exactly dead, too.
So I was wrong. We should have been Gruul the whole time.
Yeah, that's why I attacked. So I steal their 3/3 pirate, I attack 3, 4, 4, 1, and they go to 0. If they have shock, you know, light shock, that would kill us, but
I could have that. I think they would have used that instead of their trick to kill our guy, though.
yeah. And that's why we attacked for 1 last turn.
Now our opponent is going to put us on. Did we forever put on the card? But we don't care. We're still going to
Oh goodness!
hijack.
I'm so happy that 1 point was like correct and worked. You know, that's like that feels really good to realize.
It's the kind of thing that makes you feel smart.
Well, it would have felt horrible if we would have. So I didn't dual shot.
What kind of? They had the 1/1 flyer. What else did they have?
They probably have like just 1/1 tokens as well, or things like that.
Yeah, they're probably playing like 3 mana, make 2 1/1 lifelinkers, that kind of thing.
So I think the Blightkeeper is the card I'd cut, given anything.
I also agree.
That also cuts our black down to only the 5 cards, and they're all fixed by our cool fixer, the Shores. So.
Our Super Shores, the Super Touch.
All right. That felt good. We got to be Gruul. That's what we found in that game. Look, you have to have faith in Gruul.
You have to have faith in the death of your opponent.
Okay.
Plus, taking the opposite stance I usually take in a card decision is more than likely the too good for you.
No, I didn't choose it for that.
No, I know that's not why you chose it, but it's how it worked out, and that's what makes it right.
Yeah,
I'm not being down on you. I'm saying that.
Well, I'm saying that you know what you're doing. Also, do we wait on Rigging Runner?
Um, maybe.
I like it. Actually, I like a 2/2 first striker against this opponent.
Yeah, like one. I never really think Tundra Wolves makes it. You know, really, Lightning Rigger is or Rigging Runner is more like a what's that card called? What that Surge card.
Yeah. So the reason I'm waiting on it is because of how powerful a 2/2 is against our opponent. They showed like that 3/2 that gains them life. This card right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still attacking into that. Yeah, attack in, Fathom Fleet Captain plus Rigging Runner.
Yeah.
That seemed good.
Will they block our goblin? I wonder. Oh, Wily Goblin's never great, so let's put the fear in them.
The thing here is, like, the Wily Goblin, even if it 0 for 1s, will have done enough value for us. A little, like, tiny things. Raid trigger.
Yeah, it'll raid trigger and fixed for us, or like let us jump up a turn.
So, yeah, I'm going to Fathom Fleet and then Rigging Runner, and then we're going to just start playing, like, Lightning Rig Crews, like.
Could also Headstrong Brute and Rigging Runner.
I kind of want to get the Captain going.
Okay, that seems fine.
Yeah, no way they block. Transform Wily Goblin into, yeah, Skullduggery is a good thing to be repping as well. That's sort of the reason I want to keep like this treasure up. Is like, like what sort of trick could they have?
What's the mental math?
Okay, Squire. Squire, attend me.
You are attended by Squire.
Oh, they've got their. Oh, okay, Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Oh, that card's worthless. Cool.
Hey, when it enters the battlefield, what?
When it enters the battlefield, it Orzhov Euthanists. Kill a creature that has been dealt damage this turn. So,
that's a good card.
I think I want to play the Kitesail Freebooter and attack with Fathom Fleet Captain. They'll double block, but I'll trade with Inspiring Cleric and get a token. So, first things first, let's see what's in their hand. Perfect info, thank you.
Give them the old boot.
They might spend it if they got it. Oh, they're spending it. Yeah, they're just Vampire Zealing. Sweet, now we just don't attack. Like, thanks?
So instead of, that did gain them some life, but no, it made our card perfect.
Oh, their hand is a Kitesail Freebooter and a Direfleet Interloper. Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess they're going to free sail our unfriendly fire.
Right. I guess I'm not attacking here then. That was really good. Kitesail literally just got a card out of them. So we know their top of deck was a 3/3 no text. Like, good place to be, you know?
Decent plays.
At this point, we're in a board stall. I just want to start getting down Lightning Rigger crews.
Yeah, this is where we can just start doing our thing. This is fun.
Right, like, we win this. We're just going to win this game by Lightning Rig crew attrition.
So that's what we call a fun time.
Hell yeah. Alright, so they play their Freebooter, which does get the unfriendly fire out of our hand. But that's their turn. It would be nice if we drew a Cutlass. That would work.
Yeah, just let our Kite Sailor attack.
Yeah. Instead, we get a lightning rig crew. And I could play this Fire Shrine Keeper off of the treasure, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't like using it either. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't get us anything to play it. It's just like a tiny body.
Yep. Also, don't block the Kitesail Freebooter when it comes in.
Yeah, don't do that. That is a trick that would be played on you by Satan.
Yes. Unless they pre-combat a card, which they did. So that's nice.
Okay.
And they drew a land. Alright. Now I'll block.
They like Dark Ritual into.
Hey, Direfleet Captain. Alright. So, Lightning Rigger Crew. Play second Lightning Rigger Crew. Also, having Direfleet Captain here is, like, strong as heck. Because it looks like it can attack for a pretty hefty sum. We have a lot of menace as well.
Weird. Those pirates are a menace. See the joke I made?
I do. See,
Like Spider-Man.
yeah, it is both a play on the word and also.
I think that's why I think that card should have just been called Flying Menace, because that would have been a better name.
Oh my god! If it was just, oh man!
If it was just called Flying Menace, it'd be like, it'd be so good. Okay, now their Squire gets to attack.
Okay,
Although not their Squire.
So
Squire.
they make us discard a card, which now I feel really good about holding back Fire Shrine Keeper because that card can just kind of go away.
I mean, they kind of had us damned if we did, damned if we didn't there, didn't they?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna flood my hand now.
Zap. Yeah, just get some damage in, get our hand empty.
Yep. I guess I'll attack for one with Kitesail Freebooter.
No reason to block.
Yeah, I'd never want to block, so. God, Flying Menace would have been a good name for that shit.
Just the Flying Menace.
It's the Flying Menace.
Although it's not a very in the theme name. Like, it's not a dinosaur type name, but what is the card even called? Like, I don't know, because I just call it the Flying Menace.
I always think of it as a Ceradon because it's a 2/2 for red, for like it's not, it doesn't have Vigilance, so it's not a Ceradon. Vigilance Haste is the Ceradon keywords, but like that line.
Yeah.
Terror of the skies.
Yeah, it says Sky Terror.
Which.
Sky Terror is okay, but not as good as Flying Menace.
Flying Menace sounds like a late 60s or early 70s monster movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Flying Menace. I can see the trailer for it. There's like a lady screaming, "Ah!" And the Flying Menace.
Oh, when you say it like that, that sounds more like a 50s movie.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess I am a little late there, but that's what I feel like it is. Okay, so late 50s then.
Yeah. Like we'll say like 57. Mostly filmed in that part of California that all those episodes of Star Trek were made.
It would have an excellent looking poster.
A good poster. It would be absolute shit.
Most
of the movie would be spent looking at old men making phone calls in a room.
Yep. Oh no! My Direfleet Captain walked the plank.
Oh no!
That wasn't the threat. Ooh, Ruthless Knave. Alright.
Knave is also a good card name.
Now the question here is like, do I attack with Fathom Fleet Captain?
Hmm.
It will trade with something. And it would make another 2/2 with Menace.
Wait. How would it trade with something?
They have to double block. It has Menace itself, so they would block with
Uh,
Seeker Squire and then a thing with 2 toughness.
Getting our opponent down on creatures makes their Ruthless Snave worse.
That might mean attacking with Headstrong Brute as well.
Just to start putting pressure on them. Yeah, just get some 1-for-1s down and play the board, make their guy worse.
Yeah, like, especially because Headlong Brute can't even block. Let's get some pressure on him.
Yeah. Yeah, plus the Brute also has Menace. Good, okay. Yeah, definitely I was going to bring up produced by Roger Corman.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Although, no, in the 50s, if it was Roger Corman produced, it would probably, like, have rude women in it. Because that's what stage of his direction is currently in. You've seen those, you've certainly seen that before in an episode of,
Hey, lazy Minerva. Yes, this is Magic the Gathering online.
Magoto.
Oh, sweet. I'm going to get to kill the Ruthless Knave. Which is what I want dead. I want that off the board so they can't, like, treasure card draw. Also, I know their final card in hand. It's that 3/3. That's useless. Okay,
and they can't. And if they're, like, desperate to get value from it, they might not ever play it.
Right. Like, also, I mean, we have the inevitability of these lightning rig crews, you know?
Yeah.
That's... God, how is Cinder Pyromancer a freaking, 05, you know? That's...
I love Cinder Pyromancer.
Okay. And change that, okay.
It's a little weaker than Cinder Pyromancer, because you could play Cinder Pyromancer in a deck that was literally mono red.
Yeah. I realize, but also, in this deck, it's way stronger. You know?
Certainly.
No, those are obvious plays in my mind. Not like Ruthless Knave is one of their most powerful cards on board. They shouldn't throw it away for Inspiring Cleric, a body of the same type with no text at the moment.
Yeah.
Now they can chump block and like sack to Ruthless Knave and like try to recoup the board somehow. The problem is we have this clock. Also, I can't block with Lightning Rigger crews. Don't do that.
Wait, how did we get a 2/2 Menace again? I wasn't...
So the Fathom Fleet Captain, which we attacked with, has Menace, but also when it attacks, pay two to make a 2/2 with Menace.
Okay, my brain had mixed that up with the Piker we didn't pick, the one that dies and makes a treasure. I was like, oh, it's because
Yeah.
my brain was being dumb, but that made it completely worth doing.
So they're coming in. Yeah, sorry about the size of these. This is actually the size of the cards. I can't really make things much larger for you.
The stream's fine.
No,
I've not been paying great attention.
Oh, no. Someone in the chat brought it up of, like, unable to read cards, and it's like, that sucks. I wish I could assist you a little more. Yeah, we'll do those blocks. Lightning, the Rigging Runner has first strike and just eats something. I'm going to trade off on this Deadeye Tormentor, unless they eat it.
They got a trick here?
If they have a trick here, I'm fine with that, too.
Like they do, like, they would have to have 2 tricks to really get anywhere.
But we know one of their cards in hand.
Yeah, so if they can, like, they give their knave +2/+2, I think is what their best thing would be.
Yeah. I think it's +2. I think it's +2/+2. Mm-hmm. The worst they could have would be like +1/+1 untap their team, and even that I don't fear that much.
Yeah, that wouldn't be so bad.
It sucks, but it's not the worst. Oh no, they just went ahead and used their Ruthless Knave. All right.
They're tapping in the wrong. They're tapping in the. Oh, they're shooting their knave. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess they could.
Again, okay. let me talk about the reason why I didn't respect a trick there. Is that I knew their one card in hand, so they would have had to have top decked a trick.
What is okay? Somebody already answered the what is menace question.
Yeah, Menace lets you are forced to double block it if you choose to.
Yeah, it's a relatively new mechanic. It's been on cards forever, but they just recently gave it a name.
Okay, they drew a land, so they're going to play their 3/3s.
You may have,
Did not block with the O5s. Let me answer your question with a Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. When Fathom
Yeah.
Fleet Cutthroat enters the battlefield, destroy target creature an opponent controls that was dealt damage.
they've been holding on to this card forever.
They showed it off of an early Explorer.
Really, I think this is the kind of card that if you see it on top from your Explorer, you always mill it from the Explorer, because the fact that it becomes no knowledge completely removes the utility of the card.
I just drew Hijack.
Okay, how much damage can we produce? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're not dead.
Yeah.
That puts them to 9, though, when we control 2 lightning rig crews. Actually, no, that kills them. No, it doesn't kill them next turn.
No, unless we draw a pirate.
If you draw a pirate, we kill them next turn.
I'm gonna hold it.
Let's hold it for next turn. Yeah.
I'll attack with a flyer.
Yeah, attack with the flyer.
I'll hold it in case something like really interesting comes up.
Oh, I don't think have the Fathom Fleet and Dire Fleet ever did ship combat. That sounds like something they write in their dumb story.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Seeker Squire. That's a good top deck. Like this again, the Squire Explorer is quite strong. It either draws them a land off the top, which is good for them, because it gets it out of the way, or it lets them scry the top card, like either put it in grave or top of deck, and pump the creature. So
Seems decent.
okay, they're attacking. Okay. Let's give them the blasters. Oh my god. Alright, there's Lightning Rig Crew 3. We'll just show our opponent how good our deck is, right? Like, that's the...
Yeah, like, blast them. That means next turn they die.
Oh, if we draw a pirate. Because, they'll hold back Kitesail Freebooter and they'll take 5 because I can't tap the other Lightning Crew. I love this.
I mean, we might be able to, like, kill them with Hijack plus tapping.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure they're dead next turn. Okay, gain 2 life, make my flyer unable to attack or block, sure.
Yeah, the human, the Seeker Squire is a human that, that might change things.
Well, even if we draw a pirate, they die anyway, so.
Yeah, but like, yeah, for some reason the Seeker Squire belongs to the pirate, or belongs to the, it's dressed like a vampire. I don't know who it's seeking for, though.
2 hijacks, eh? This is a draft mode.
We're playing a kind of draft that is called, Eolde. Sorry, my brain works very slowly when I'm in this state of mind. Eolde League, which means we're not paired up against people in our own pod. But we're still, okay, they're forced to jump here, probably with the Squire.
Yep. Then we just pass it back and they're dead to Lightning Rig Crews. Yeah, draft is the type of game that I play most often, though. Goodness, this definitely feels like a constructed deck, to be honest.
Although, gents did play constructed back in the day.
Yes.
And is a world champion of card games.
Also true. Oh god, I hit reveal hand. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. No, I looked.
No,
Oh
the salt
no.
is real.
Oh crap. I still had all D's that my opponent.
Hey, well, okay, we did it on accident. Let's enjoy it for the act that it is. Still had all
Still had,
D's.
yeah, I mean, I just have to accept that it happened.
Like once you've let go.
Fine. Anyway, that was all right. Let's run right back in and see how this pirate zone works. I love this deck. God, having like we're an aggressive deck that like our backbone of the long run is those lightning rig crews. You know,
Plus, we're actually playing a 16 lander, which getting gens to go down a land is hard.
that's true.
Still had this mountain.
Yeah, I still had this mountain. Whoa. And like, isn't the hijack the most obvious card to be in my hand as the other one because I burned a hijack for no reason on the last turn? Like,
Yeah. It was a kill spell.
yeah, I played in Worlds in 2009 for Magic. A long time ago. Didn't do too great at Worlds. It turned out that my modern deck was a bad matchup against what turned out to be the new hotness in the format, Thopter Depths.
Thopter.
Thopter Depths. Both of them. Like,
How strange.
oh, I love it. Oh.
I don't see the hand yet, but this is a good hand.
Like, yeah, Fire Shrine Keeper's a little late, but like, oh, I love it.
Yeah, who cares? Do you want to just boot him next turn, or do we get the Dire Fleet Captain down first?
Let's boot him.
Or we could get we could get a captain.
Yeah,
down.
we can get down some sort of captain. So the Dire Fleet is the uncommon captain?
Although, yeah, no, I think we want the freebooter down because I like the Cutlass the best on, like, have that curve booted into Cutlass.
So if we don't get the curve, why? I don't see why we would open with Tap Summit.
Yeah, there's no reason to.
It gives our opponent slightly more information to do so, and it will always come into play untapped, controlling the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
If this were Eternal, there'd be a good argument for opening with Summit so you don't reveal having or not having an instant. You know?
Because Eternal is backwards game.
Because there's no bluffs that would reveal that, like, there's nothing in here. Okay. God. This deck's really, really good, and I'm enjoying it for it both being, like, this ridiculously, like, powerful, synergistic engine, but also incredibly silly as a synergistic engine, where it's just like, here's some pirates crushing you, and I like that.
It's pirates. We're actually doing a tribal deck.
Yeah.
How often does that happen, even in this format?
3 of our cards in our hand care about pirates. Our Pirate Cutlass, and then our Kitesail Freebooter is a way to stop our opponent from having removal, and Fire Shrine Keeper is like a late game sort of thing.
More often than not, it's been like a flying min that chumps after a few turns, the way we've been playing with it, which is just fine. Eking out early damage.
Yep. Our opponent thinking very deeply about their hand. This is draft. I understand that looking at this hand, seeing 2 rares and 3 pirate synergy cards and a Dire Sail Freebooter. Why? But this is draft, so no worries.
Demon Re is thinking.
Demon Re.
I miss that out of old games where they would tell you that they're thinking.
Thinking.
That's the best part about Pokemon the card game for Game Boy.
Yep.
Ianuki is thinking. What's his name? I think Ianuki is like
Imakuni.
Imakuni. Yeah, Ianuki is the skill from Final Fantasy V that makes you not get hit by moves.
Yes. Ah.
And then everybody else comes with the Imakunis.
Imakuni.
Yeah.
Imakuni.
Thinking!
Our opponent has to be here.
Yeah, they hit the big button.
They
that
hit the
says
big button
"We're
that's
here."
join, right? Like,
Yeah.
is there a turn timer? No, but if you look here, where I'm highlighting, top left, there is a player's time remaining to complete the match. And there's one for me as well. Whenever you have priority, whenever you can take actions, this counts down. And if it hits 0, you automatically lose the match. From the looks of things, or from the sounds of things, it seems like the Magic Arena is going to be using more of a Hearthstone fuse. So,
I wonder if that'll be different for constructed events in Arena. If they want to
yeah.
like mirror the way actual constructed events happen, which is timed rounds, which is what Moto is trying to emulate.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like rounds for 50 minutes.
What exactly is Magic Arena? It is the upcoming new product that they're putting out for playing Magic digitally that looks to be focused on standard format and draft format for that. Emulating, using sort of like modern digital card games as their design footing for the look of things, but with Magic, playing Magic. It has like all of the same rules as normal Magic. It doesn't have any of these like oddity. It looks like from the sounds of things, it does have a couple digital oddities. Planeswalker targeting, and there was a card that they like had to change the text on a little bit to make it less time consuming. But like unlike Duels, Duels is Magic, but through this filter where it's sometimes not Magic. Like not 100% of the interactions work the way they should on Duels, whereas Arena is supposed to be a full emulation of what Magic is, much like MTGO here. It isn't supposed to take MTGO's slot, but I'm unconvinced of that. Like MTGO will still have like the drafts and things. So do you have to pay for draft in Arena or what? We're unsure. We don't know yet. I assume so, but it literally cannot be worse than Magic Online's payment. So
there is some worry about whether or not it'll be worth a heck or not, because they've had to like they say they're streamlining some things, like there's a card from this set that when so long as it's attacking, it gets like +2/+0 or something.
Oh dear. Okay, their hand is 1 with the wind, 3 lands, and a Jade Guardian. Well, luckily, goodbye 1 with the wind. Like, that would have been horrible if we didn't get to steal that, because this is like full duress. It's great.
Yeah.
Hey, it's time for Pirate Cutlass. Though
Plus they didn't have any removal either.
I think I actually want to build board first.
Yeah, get the Dire Fleet down.
And Fire Shrine Keeper.
Yeah, and maybe Dire Fleet will benefit from the boosted toughness.
Yeah.
It has to get into combat with creatures. Wouldn't hate that.
Very, very happy to have 1 with the wind gone. That would have been horrible to have like this flyer that was a that quick of a threat.
And immediately someone comes up with the Gone with the Wind joke. Excellent.
A+.
Yeah, and no trading. I assume it's going to have dust or something.
Yeah. One of the big questions that needs to be answered is like, would you be able to like build a deck on there to be able to like play test actual standard, and how easy is that?
Yeah.
Our
Like,
opponent is gone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we just showed them like hyper aggression start. So goodbye.
and they have nothing. Okay.
I like dual shot again. I think Blightkeeper for dual shot again works.
Yeah, especially if they're like playing Jungle Delver. It's
Yeah.
a card that feels real nice to eat.
Yep. Jade Guardian plus Wings doesn't seem beatable by this deck. We beat that by not allowing them to get to that part of the game. I'm automatically keeping this hand, by the way. That's pretty easy.
Oh yeah, this hand's pretty auto keepy. A curve, I say, with mine eyes.
Yeah.
I enjoy a good curve for lunch.
The reason they refuse to answer how easy is it to make a top deck in Arena is because I don't believe they know what the answer to that question is. I'm certain there are too many things that are in flux about the game for them to actually like answer questions flat. I understand how frustrating that is as a thing, but also understand how that like is for a company, you know.
They're still making it.
Right.
All they're worried about is getting Ixalan playable.
New Horizons, okay. On the offense? Really? I think I want Headstrong Brute here.
I like a 3/3.
Well, I like Menace, and I like the ability to make a 5-power Menacer if need be. If things go, like, absolutely sideways here, I have Hijack, too, so...
Yeah, I see this game ending relatively similar to the last one. Okay, attacking. We can't block.
Pirate Cutlass?
Cutlass seems fine. Just stick it on the captain, or stick it on the brute.
Yeah, both of those would be fine.
There's also make Dire Fleet captain.
That might just be better.
Yeah, they can pump their guy, but just do a 2/2.
Alright, let's attack first. And we'll play our other Dire Fleet Captain.
I guess, yeah, we could also play Fathom Captain to get some more evasion going. Guess which captain we desire is the one we can play.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dire Fleet here.
Just big.
I'm gonna go big.
And we can put the Cutlass on the brute.
Or hijack their only blocker, you know, like...
Yeah, just depending on how it goes.
I'm playing this to hijack their only blocker.
And they pump their guy.
Yeah, Bulldozer, that was something I was considering, but I was okay if trading 2 for 1 if they did have it. They would have had to have double trick, and with that many cards in hand, they only had, you know, they only have 2 left right now. Looks like they're going something big. Oh, Tempest Caller, tap my team. Sure. Holding everything back. Okay. So I like hijack here.
I like hijack. The munitions might be very cute if we get to that stage in the game.
Right.
But yeah, if we just like steal their 3/3.
Yeah, steal their 3/3 and then attack all out. And that's game. They leave.
Hooray!
All right. God, this deck. Oh.
We're here for the killing! Got a Rakdos deck too? Man, it's been forever.
I know. When was the last time we had a real Rakdos deck? Usually it's Gruul we end up on.
We're like, we make a Rakdos deck and it ends up really bad. That is often the case.
Yeah. There are admirals in this. There's also, you know, I'll pull these up while we're waiting. There's in the sets.
Most of the admirals are grandmas.
Yeah.
A lot of grandmas.
I'm pulling up Beckett Brass here as our admiral.
As an actual
Grandma.
grandma.
Actual grandma.
I mean, I don't know if the artist has kids or not, but it's just a
And
grandma just looking at it.
and then there's a Captain Lannery Storm as well, who loves treasure. Alright. I'm going first. Hey! Get ready to mulligan.
I love mulligan.
Like, no, seriously, this is a...
This is an alpha mulligan. This is a Pokemon mulligan. Actually, no, Pokemon doesn't let you mulligan if you have all basic Pokemon.
Yeah, your hand is 7 basic Pokemon and you just lose.
Yeah.
This hand curves well if we draw land. That it does.
Yeah. If we have a swamp, this is keepable.
I'm keeping this.
It's got plays.
I don't like the Blight Keeper in the deck the more that we've been playing it. I should have removed it in between.
Right, because that's a thing we're allowed to do.
Yeah, I forget about it because it's not something I'm used to doing these in nut leagues and you can't change your deck in between. But, you know, Fire Shrine Keeper gets to go in. Also, Fire Shrine Keeper is a really good Sure Striker. Like, if they actually, if they double block it with some 2/2s. Who's Kapala? Kapala. Yeah, we were talking about him earlier. Yeah, oh yeah, the merfolk we passed up.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, I missed some context on people talking, and I was like, wait, what would Kapala come up from? But I understand now. Oh, our opponent's also thinking deeply about the mulligan. I understand, it's a hard choice.
Thinking!
Alright, we will keep this. Our opponent mulled, too, that's fair. I don't think we want to hijack.
Yeah. Goodbye, hijack.
We have 2 of those.
You can. Your brother will help us steal the game.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they kept. And I want to know where that card went. Card on top. Okay. Okay, the hope is we draw a land in the next 2, preferably a swamp on next turn. Okay, we did get a land. As long as Headstrong Brute can attack, that's fine, you know?
Gotta get our Brute out.
We will sooner or later get another pirate, like...
Yeah, if it could conceivably happen, then we wouldn't, but we would lose the game anyways.
Right.
Due to not having a creature.
Yep.
Turns out you kind of need creatures to win with your aggressive decks. I don't know if you've heard that.
We do want that swamp. We have 7 black sources in the deck, and a wily goblin. Wow, a turn 3 pirate cutlass, no target. Oh no.
I think our opponent is in a similar situation.
Yeah. That's quite poor. Ixalan's binding, alright, so they get to remove our 3/3 from play. Okay. Shining Aerosaur is a 4-turn clock for him.
It just puts the old knife on him.
Yeah.
If we could actually get the Blight Keeper, we couldn't block it. But for sure strike.
Yeah. Our own Pirate Cutlass. Why didn't they equip?
They're holding something up, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess our guys
Destroy target attacking creature. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, they're doing that to a 1/1 1/1.
Yeah.
I mean, it draws a card, so like that's
right.
worth trying. Just woof.
Why didn't we Cutlass? Because they left up 5 mana and passed. Like, specifically because I thought they had a trick. Like,
plus it would attach itself to our blobber.
I'm going to put Cutlass post-combat, yes, but
Yeah.
I definitely had a reason for not doing that there. Do I want to just Sure Strike for 4 damage?
4, opponent goes down to 5, opponent goes down to 4, opponent goes down to... That makes our clock pretty quick.
I'm gonna just do that.
Fat Swordsman subbed.
Oh, thank you very much for the sub, Fat Swordsman. I'm going for the crush here.
Tell him.
I realize a lot of people disagree with that line. I think that it's right to go for it.
When we have an inevitability card in play, I feel just fine.
Yeah. What's their blue get them? Prosperous Pirates, alright. Sack the treasure. Sailor of Means. More pirates.
I found some pirates.
Ooh, we found another Lightning Rigger crew, though.
More importantly, they have blockers now.
Yeah, but I mean our Lightning crew wins the game next turn.
Yeah, that's really the,
So I'm just not going to get involved in combat with them. You know how good it is that the Ixalan's binding isn't on my pirate? That would suck.
That would have rather suck.
Because there's a second line of text on this O-ring. Okay. Okay, so they're like a value, like they have a pretty good like 3-color engine going. Well, Blightkeeper's coming out as per the rules.
The rules state you cannot play Blightkeeper after playing it.
Yeah. Do I want dual shot here? Like,
just something to touch with.
or like Brazen Buccaneers, Duress maybe. Our opponent showed enough things that Duress might be worthwhile.
Duress might be worthwhile.
Yeah, let's believe in Duress. Skin Shifter.
I believe in Duress.
Yeah, Heartstopper. Nah, that's like the Skin Shifter. The problem I have with the Skin Shifter is that it interacts poorly with copying Direfleet captains.
Because it comes in after the trigger would be put on the stack.
Yeah. It'll become a pirate, so it'll get counted for the other one, but it won't trigger. I'm keeping this.
It seems fine.
There's one card that gets us. If the Ixalan's binding my Rigger crew, that would be the world's worst. I'm gonna play Rigger Runner on turn 1 here.
That is our... We will attack with Youthful Guy.
Yeah.
I wonder if it wouldn't be more useful as a 1-mana spell that says deal 3 damage to your opponent. Now, with the bear, I think the aggro crag is fine. Now, do we play a crew first, or do we play the brute first?
Kind of want to play the brute just to, like, in case of the binding, you know? Like, just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, Rigging Runner might have... Oh, did they miss a land drop? They missed a land drop, never mind. I'm gonna play my Rigger Crews then first. Because then I can get them into play without them having the chance to bind them.
Ah, yes. They could, in the darkness, bind to them.
Yeah. Direfleet Hoarder, which I'm not even going to attack anymore. Then fine, like I don't want to give you a gold. Mono red pirates, huh?
We can get there that way. We've only got like 5 or 6 black cards.
Yeah, I'm not even attacking. I don't want that Direfleet Hoarder to die and give them a token at this point. Okay, they just played Chart a Course. All right. Not even discarding Imperial Aerosaur. That's a good card.
God, that's just flying Phantom Monsters. I guess it's a white card.
Yeah.
Let's see what they got. Oh, well, we begin blobbing them.
Blobber
Blob 'em with the blobbers. Yeah, blob and crew.
Look, this is my deck right now. It's just the crew. We have so many cannons. Look, we have somebody on rigging. Oh, we're done here, of course. But like our deck is so good because we have somebody on rigging. We have somebody on all the cannons, on all the lightning cannons. It's just.
But we just don't have a boat.
Oh yeah, we don't have a boat.
Our rigging is in a treehouse. And we broke a curse. We went 3-0.
Excellent. That actually means that on the average, we go 2-1 because we had a 1-2.
Okay, so we're average
also,
as
that deck, yeah, I was going to say, that deck was 6-0, and it wasn't even like, it had one game that was like, close, because we had, we had that game that we were literally exactsies on.
Yeah, we did have that, the game where we, choosing to, we could have lost the game unless you had made unless you made the decision, and then you did. So it's like, hooray! We attacked with our 1/1 with menace, and it killed our opponents, and we were sending pirates after them.
A deck list for this? I can pull up the deck just one last time for people who were asking about it. This is what we played in the draft here.
Your previous deck.
Yep. So yeah, that was it. That was good. That was a good way to finish this up. I'm incredibly excited about that.
And our mythic did not show up even once.
No, not even once.
Probably to the benefit of us.
See,
Yeah, I know it. The card's positive expected.
Right.
Yeah, it's Positive, expected value positive. The
Right.
card's good.
It draws a card. I mean, it draws 3s in discard too. Like, yeah, whatever. I realize that, but like our deck, like it's the top end of the deck, you know. Like we might be empty-handed by the time we cast it. And what if it also says deal 3 damage to our opponent on it? You know, that's great.
Yeah.
So
I like the card. I just wish it were
I know.
more.
I understand. Anyway, that's going to be all for this. I'm going to take a short break to get myself a dinner, and then I'm going to be back with a completely different thing. It's not going to be Magic, so if you're here like watching Magic and it's like, yeah, not going to be that. So sorry for that. All there will be more Magic though in the coming future. And if you want to find out when that is, you can always follow and you know catch when I start doing things. Usually Wednesdays is my Magic days, but also weekends.
We're playing. We do Magic here on Wednesdays and sometimes the weekend.
Yep. And and we've got I'll be taking a short break, and then I'll be coming back with Legend of Dragoon in let's say like 30 minutes because I just want to get myself a dinner.
He has to get food, and I have to stuff my guts back in.
All right.
Well,
thank you very very much, Gnomebitten, for joining as well.
My commentary was on top of the game today. I absolutely know that.
It was great.
It was fantastic.
All right. Anyway, thank you all for joining, and y'all have a good day. Hopefully see you soon.
All right, my sub fall out? No.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Hold on,
Sub for Skulls.
Gotta keep that. Okay, that'll be on the stream.
I'm keeping it on because I haven't hit the stop yet.
I just resubbed.
Okay. Thank you very much, Gnomebitten, for the sub.
I have a free Pritch Prime sub. Yeah.